Here we are back again for a little makeshift leg day. Excuse me. Bit of granola. I could easily edit that out, but we ain't about that life. One take, everybody knows the rules. Yeah, so do a little makeshift leg day. The reason I say makeshift is because I don't know exactly what I'm going to do yet, because I'm going to see how the old adductor, the old groin area feels there. I'm going to start off with some leg press, because you can't get quite as deep in a leg press as you can as a squat. And I got a couple, I've got an A and B set up. If the leg press is real easy, real nice, I will shift over probably to hack squats then, because hack squats can get a little deeper, but I don't have the total stabilization like a regular squat, so I can feel out the bottom of the squat, which is where I've been having my pain, right in the very bottom. So we'll do that, and then after that it'll just be some smaller accessory stuff, like some extensions, shit like that, machines like that. So we'll get in there, we'll get into it, and we'll see where we go from there. Might even throw in a few Bulgies. I know nobody's a big fan of the Bulgarians, but fuck it, we'll do it if we got to. No worries. It's like, I know I don't have to go quite as deep as I do with my normal squat stance, and I love the range of motion. Big ass to grass guy. So we'll see you inside. Okay, sickos. So what we're gonna be doing here is a little leg day. I've already done a few of these. I've done a bunch of bands. I warmed my upper body as well. And we're going to slide over into the leg press now in just a moment. But first, I've already done a few of them, but I thought, why not? I'll show you what I'm doing. So, I'm just doing a little single leg exercises just to get the legs firing here. So this is the sore adductor up here. I'll start on that leg first. I'm not using any push off here when this touches. It's just a reference point for the depth, just to fire up. This is about a 12-inch box, about 1 foot, 30 centimeters. First, what I would do though is I would use a plate, and you could use another plate like that. I just didn't want to carry that around, and I've been doing this on my stairs at my house as well throughout the week, because it's good rehab for your adductor. And I'll also do the other leg, which is the good one, we'll say. Ooh, a little bit out over the edge of this thing there. Tried displaying my toes, and they had nowhere to go. There we go. Yeah, all right. That's good. We'll get the legs going here now. Toss on my sleeves, tighten my shoes, and get to work, mate. Okay, so I've done a few warm-up sets here, and this is still one probably. It's I'm able to get a lot deeper than I thought I was going to be able to, which is great. Don't really feel any pain or anything as such, so I'm going to stick with this though. And we'll just pop out some reps, some sets, most likely 6s, and I'll keep going up. So if it feels like super light, I might do like 3 or 4 and then just jump up, but my working sets probably be 6s. And again, I'm just trying to feel the range, so you'll see me, I'll have my feet in a different spot. I'll have, I'll be going at different tempos, but again, it's a prehab, rehab type of activity here, right? So don't get any worse. Pretty slow on the way down, explosive on the way up. I'll keep doing that as much as I can here, see how it goes. So we'll move to 5 here and just keep steady feeling it out, see how it feels. All right, so this will probably be enough stimulus to feel it out, so I won't go any higher than this, I don't say. And see if we can pop some sixes here on this. See how that goes. All right. Well, there you go. That's not too bad at all. Okay. I do miss the explosion from the bottom of our normal squat, but so going slow and controlled here like this is a little bit foreign to me in a compound. So, yeah, just speaking out loud, thinking out loud. So bust out another set of these, and then we're gonna jump over the hack squat, I think. Yep. Yep. There you go. So quick update on how we're feeling here. That was pretty easy, pretty good. Felt okay. You know, I'm taking everything with a grain of salt, and I'm not pushing on the gas too hard there, right? So, and by gas I mean pushing power. You know. So yeah, I'm going to move over to hack squats now. That's going to be much more up my alley. It's much more similar pathway of movement to like a squat, and I can actually sit right down in the bottom of it. So let me show you what I mean here by that. And I'm not going to do too many warm-up sets here, right? But I might have to go like 0.5 or something to get everything in. But I'm just going to show you the pathway is much more similar to my squats, more so like a high bar. And I'm going to test it like a high bar because that's where you'd feel it the most. So while it's late like this, now this is not a working set or nothing. I'm just showing this for demonstration purposes here. So I'm going to try to keep most of them looking like that. I might not go quite as slow or pause at the bottom or nothing, but I'm just feeling it out. So I might do some like that, some more explosive. So there's no real rhyme or reason other than the fact that I'm just testing out the body tonight. Just feeling it out, right? So if you see a little bit of differential between sets and or between reps even, then just know ahead of time that's what I'm doing. Yep. So I'm just jumping up a plate at a time. So just go to 4 now, and then that's each side, of course. Anytime I say a number of plates, it's just per side. I don't do that whole, I got 14 plates on. No, you don't. That was never a thing. I don't know how that became a thing. But anyways, yeah, I'm going to pop out these on 4 plates now. Just feel it out. I have to look at the video. I think I did 6, I think, on the leg press, the 45-degree one. But, you know, I'm not too worried about the weight tonight. But it's a nice little judge off of that now that I'm in here warm and doing something. And I know I had a great deadlift day the last day. You know, slight injury or not, I was still happy with that for a moderate day. for 570 for 6. That was what was in my program to do that day anyways. So that was fine. And but it's nice to have some weight just bearing down on top of you and come back up with it. So let's keep going with that. And a full range of motion, baby. You gotta like it. Yep. Yep. Oh, I got my feet a little bit closer up this time by mistake. Yeah. Yep. Okay. Excellent. But it's to be expected. I haven't really felt it yet, but I'm starting to gradually kind of notice, okay, it's still there. Anytime you're coming back from an injury or something, you're going to feel it anyways. And just like I said before, if you're a hockey player, football player, a wrestler, it's about getting through the first tackle, first battle in the boards, first scrum behind the net, you know, or the first double leg, first escape, whatever it is. Mentally, you got to get through those first couple things too, right? So I'm going to toss another plate on. 6 on a leg press, 5 on a hack squat. I'd be pretty pleased with that, I think. So, and most of all, pain-free. If I did one and it was totally pain-free, that's all I could do, you know, at least that would be a measuring stick. I'd know, all right, next day I'll come in, I'll aim for 2 or whatever, right? So wherever you're at or wherever you're feeling in terms of wherever you're at with your strength, wherever you're at with recovery from something, or wherever you're at in, say, a maintenance period, you got to be able to compare it to what's relevant for you right now, you know? So don't compare it to somebody else on social media. So I know I'm here on YouTube right now, it's just a little bit funny, but just compare it to yourself, whether it's that time of year or when you're doing that same thing. Like I said before, right? I'm not going to beat that to death, but let's keep going here. I'm going to shift to the side angle here, just because it's much more aesthetic, but just so you know, just so you know, I'm not being cheeky with it. I know it's going to be a little bit shaky, but I'm trying to lay it down so I can get to my work here. But we got 5 aside now. Let's stick it where we want it, right here. Yeah, we're looking pretty good right there, you know? And action. Let's go. Actually, it's more like this, isn't it? Action. All right, let's hope that focuses correctly, because my hand may have fucked it up. Okay, baby, come on now. There you go. This is the shit you like now. Come on. Yep. 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 2 more, baby. Yeah. Yep. Little pause there too. Fuck yeah. Let's go. I'm a little bit hesitant on my explosion out the bottom, but I'm kind of feeling it out. Feels pretty good. Probably gonna leave it there at 5 for the night and then do another 6, because you know I don't want to wear myself down too much. Just doing some different movements and shit. I know I won't, but I'll probably try again to squat maybe regularly in a couple of days, or I'll just go a little heavier with these exercises. Put another recovery day in the pocket, and then go back to the barbell after that. So, patience, baby. Patience is a virtue. You never want to rush a good thing or rush a return. You know, how many times you see an athlete try to come back before playoffs or whichever else, and then you up hurt and they're out twice as long or longer than what they were before. You know, so there's no meat, there's no nothing else, and you know everybody goes through injuries, little knocks or big ones or whichever. Some of you guys mentioned in the comments and shit. So I just keep it real with you, keep it live, and that's what we're doing. I got no meet next week or no game next week or nothing crazy. I gotta try to get back in there for. And believe me, I've fucking taped up on a football pitch, or I've fucking bit down on the back teeth and went out there and did whatever. You know, a lot of times when I wasn't fit to do so, but went out there and got that job done, baby, in the trenches. So just gonna push on the rehab sense. No, I'm doing a bit of jibber jabbering tonight, but I had a lot on my chest, you know. So almost as much, maybe even more than what's on my back. So that's it. You know what I mean? So, it's the comeback here. So make no mistake about it. They think I'm toast, but I'm still the brave. Just got a little frog in my throat here. Give me a second. Okay. Okay. As you can see, ass to grass, baby. No butt wink. None of that shit. Fucking prim, proper. You know. It's like the plates are like fine china. And it's a nice British dinner. Oh, adjust the feet there. Yep. Yep. Did have my feet wide enough, gang. Bear with me, would you? Yep. Yeah, there we go. Come to Papa. That's it, lads. Okay, just gonna shift you over here and we'll have a little chat real quick. Okay, no cuts, no edits. We'll come right over after that. I feel pretty good. But if you're young, just starting out into the gym, or you're thinking about the gym, not everybody's going to be an athlete, I understand that. Not everybody's going to play football, or play soccer, or hockey, or whatever, or be a wrestler or something. But if you got a choice, and you're young, especially, I would definitely recommend going the athletic route first. Because, there's you just train your body in different ways and different muscles and different angles and shit that I feel like you'll get more out of it in here afterwards with that base, if that makes sense. And it's also just a mindset thing. It's like, even though I was training for fun, I still feel like I'm trying to get back on the field or something here, you know what I mean? Where it's like a bit of a rehab session almost. So, a great thing about the gym I find now, and as you get older, if you can't go at 5 a.m., you can go at 5 p.m. Or if you can't go at 5 p.m., you just push it to 7 or whatever. It's very easier for your schedule because you're coming by yourself. You only get yourself to motivate. But when you grow up, all those mornings getting out of bed and 5 a.m. and being at practice for 6 and being there with your teammates and not letting them down and stuff, I feel like growing up with that sets a different mindset for you, even when you come in here, especially for team sports, but also individual sports too. I did track and field, and that was probably more of a team than, or just as much or more than any of my other sports. Because you're there to push each other, you're there to help each other, and then of course a lot of time you get relays and shit, so you're actually our team then, But it's just a good mindset to have, the dog mentality and the athletic mindset. You can't beat it, and it helps you for other shit too in the real world or whatever you want to call it. But yeah, so I'm probably gonna do one more exercise, I think, because I got a nice bit out of those two things. Oh, yes, I'll do some machinery, I think. Yeah. And when I say machinery, it's like easier machines, not really like that. So let's go. I'm going to throw in some seated hamstring curls because I usually always squat low bar for the most part. And yeah, I was doing more so of a high bar stance tonight. I know, hamstrings be activated a little bit there, but not directly really. So we'll get a little bit of that in here. Just going to start off super light and flush. Oh. Yep. I wish it could come up more. I want it down on my heels, like. Wish that would come more though. It's not really giving me the exact full stretch that I want. I'll see if I can adjust it for the next one. Oh, Gotta pop that up for. I just switched over to this one here. It seems to be a little smoother, and I feel like I can get more of a stretch on the way up. Before, the machine was cutting out, so just with the space I had here to there, I guess maybe I had a little bit more flexibility. I don't know. That doesn't really seem right saying that, but that's all I could see. And I watched the tape back real quick as well, and that's the same thing. So, okay, yeah. Yeah, I know I was going to touch on the way back, but it's okay. We're actually going to put that up while I'm here if I can. No, it's not going to work. Okay. There we go. I need to take some weight off the bottom piece. Yep. Okay. Bust out one more set of those. Call it one a wash. And I'll finish on some extensions. Final set of these bad boys. Let's get strapped in and do a little Six Flags action. 7 years, 2 free meals a day with a $150 annual subscription. I don't know if any of you guys seen that story. They removed that deal now because they didn't want everybody doing it, right? But he's an elderly gentleman now. Used to buy an annual membership all the time, and he ate there a couple times a day. It was $150 to get in every day, and you get 2 free meals there. So he'd eaten there every day. Oh, and he helped to pay off his debt or his house or something like that or whatever a little bit quicker. So ingenuity at its finest, no doubt, but needless to say, it can be done no longer. Alright, so the workout is dragging on a wee bit. Hasn't been too long here though, and I've been taking my time feeling it out now as well. So it's probably been, I don't even remember when I started now. That would be helpful, wouldn't it? I'd say it's been about an hour and 15 minutes right now. So it'll be an hour and 20 or so by the time we finish this, which is pretty decent. Okay, so 2 good sets here. And that's going to be all she wrote. So I'm just going to give this a little bit of test. And I don't know if I wanted that high up on my leg though. That's on top of my feet there. It's good the way it is. And yeah, okay, we'll roll with it. Okay. The old Pistons. One more set of those, gang, and that's it for this evening. Okay, last set of the night, gang. That's it. Yep. Ooh. Pump is acquired. Oh, I gotta pop that one out of there. Fix the seat or the weight for the next person, whatever that may be, so they can start from 0 or whatever the minimum is there. Okay, so pretty decent thoughts on the makeshift leg day. Leg press was pretty good. I could actually get it deeper than I had envisioned in my head because I don't do leg press too often. I'm a big just a free weight squat guy, right? So it's whatever. Not saying anything's better or worse or whatever, right? But I would pick the barbell personally myself over anything because just full stabilizers, full grip. You know, it's a lot more difficult in terms of balance and weight on your back and bearing down on you and sinking it into the right shelf and that, you know. So it's definitely harder, but you get more out of it, I think. And you don't have to do near as many sets. If you know, you could probably get the same there, but whatever you say, if you had to do 3 sets with the barbell, you might have to do 5 or 6 probably. You probably have to double it maybe. Yeah, maybe 5 or 6, 2 to 3 more, maybe the double. Anything 5 sets and under, I would say 2 to 3 more at least, and then or over 5, 2 to 3 more sets at least, and under 5 probably double it, to be honest. But something like that, yeah. But that's going to be it for tonight, and we'll see you in the next video. It's going to be back in the next day. So we'll do back next day, a little pull action, and then we will have completed this little go around, and then we'll start again on bench dumbbells, I believe. Yes, we'll start reset then on bench dumbbells. So back will be the last day of this sequence, and then we'll reset on the bench dumbbells. So if you did stay around this long, please like, please subscribe. I appreciate you for watching this far and sticking around with me. And we've been really picking up a subscriber count. The comments count lately has been fantastic. So we'll catch you guys in the next one. Stay in the gym, stay happy, stay healthy. And you guessed it, baby. Stay frosty.